your assessment of the Cowboys 2024, pass or fail?
I think it's a pass, Mark. They got the captaincy right with Tommy Dearden and Reuben Cotter. They are the future of the Cowboys. So I thought both those boys led by example. So again, I'm just trying a little bit shattered for them tonight because I thought they come down here with a red hot crack. But where you finish the season is probably a reflection of how you played throughout the year, and the inconsistency of the Cowboys has come back to bite them again. Whilst they've been good in parts of the game, they've really struggled to put a complete 80 minutes performance. And when you're in the postseason, when you're playing against the better sides, you can't afford to have the errors that they had. You can't afford to be behind 24-0 at half-time. And, I think it's just a true reflection of their season, the inconsistency of it.
The face of Scotty Drinkwater says it at the moment. Gus, we've got the departure of a couple of their superstars. Kyle Feld off to the Super League with St Helens. He came off with injury tonight. And so too, we just saw Val, who's becoming a dragon in crutches tonight. So not the way those two superstars and Cowboys champions would have wanted to depart.
Yeah, they've been great servants for the club, haven't they, for a long period of time. And I don't think either player really wanted to. I know Kyle Feld didn't really want to retire, but you want it to last forever. And Val Holmes didn't want to leave Townsville, but he's going to take up a couple of years with the Dragons. Let's hope he's all right. I don't think it's an ACL or anything too serious. I think he's just done a calf muscle in there, and he certainly looked like he'd been shot from the grandstands when he pulled up. But they've been wonderful servants for the game. I agree with JT. I think any time you play in the finals, it's a pass mark for your season. But the Cowboys in every game this year, I just don't know. Defensively, they kept inviting the opposition into games. Even in games they won, they just weren't defensively resilient. They weren't miserly about the ball they gave the opposition or the amount of points they gave them. And in the end, it came up to bite them. They're extremely talented with the ball. They just out of cohesion tonight.
Yeah, well, they're the fourth best attacking side in the competition, but defensively, they're the 10th best. And to play in the grand final consistently, you've got to be the top two defensive sides in the competition, and being the 10th best defensive side, or 10th, what do you call it, worst defensive side, or it just, it puts enormous pressure on your football. So that's the area that the Cowboys need to work on in the off-season.
They're also losing the young back rower too, hasn't he? He's gone to the Dolphins.
Kuli Kefu-Fuiaki is going to the Dolphins as well, which will be a big loss. So for the Dolphins. Unit. Yes, he nearly got that line break through there as well, which could have turned the match as well. So
Jason Taumalolo, I thought, was very, very quiet tonight. Cohen Hess didn't play much this year, obviously. ACL. Yep. He's to come back. Jordan McLean's not getting any younger. He's at the back end of his career, isn't he? Have you got any other young front rowers sort of in the midst up there?
Harrison Edwards has been coming off the bench for the Cowboys, someone to look towards. But, as you mentioned, those two boys, Jason and Jordan, a year older next year. So they need to start blooding some of these younger boys coming through.